ancient Anxanum, the city of the Frentinese, has contained the first and greatest Eucharistic miracle of the Catholic Church for over 12 centuries. This wondrous event occurred in the 8th century AD, in the little church of St. Lanciano, as a divine response to a Basilian monk's doubt about Jesus' real presence in the Eucharist. Changed into live flesh, and the wine was changed into live blood, which coagulated into 5 globules, irregular and differing in shape and size. The host flesh, as can be very distinctly observed today, has the same dimensions as the large host used today in the Latin Church. It is light brown and appears rose-colored when lighted from the back.
The blood is coagulated and has an earthy color resembling the yellow of ochre. Various ecclesiastical investigations have been conducted since 1574. In 1970–71 and taken up again partly in 1981, there was a scientific investigation by the most illustrious scientist Professor Eduardo Linoli, an eminent professor in anatomy and pathological histology and in chemistry and clinical microscopy. He was assisted by Professor Ruggero Bertelli of the University of Siena. The analyses were conducted with absolute and unquestionable scientific precision, and they were documented with a series of microscopic photographs. These analyses sustain the following conclusions.
The flesh is real flesh. The blood is real blood. The flesh and the blood belong to the human species. The flesh consists of the muscular tissue of the heart. In the flesh we see present in the section the myocardium, the endocardium, the vagus nerve, and also the left ventricle of the heart for the large thickness of the myocardium. The flesh is a heart complete in its essential structure. The flesh and the blood have the same blood type, AB blood type, identical to what Prof. Bima Bologna uncovered in the Holy Shroud of Turin. In the blood, these proteins were found in the same normal proportions as found in the zero-proteic makeup of the fresh normal blood. These minerals were also found chlorides, phosphorus, magnesium, potassium, sodium and calcium. The preservation of the flesh and of the blood, which were left in their natural state for 12 centuries and exposed to the action of atmospheric and biological agents, remains an extraordinary phenomenon. This miracle proves that the suffering, crucifixion, death, burial and resurrection of Jesus are real, and that the whole of Christ is truly present, body, blood, soul and divinity under the appearances of bread and wine, the glorified Christ who rose from the dead.